All right. Here's the next question. What steps can people take with joint credit cards and other joint loans or accounts prior to filing for a divorce to make the process easier?
Pay them off.
Very
If
simple.
they don't exist, then it's not an issue to be litigated.
Now, let's say, for example, during right before they're about to file, but like it's like $15,000-$30,000 that they're in debt. Would that debt roll over into the marriage, or if just one person was the one who was responsible for that debt?
Say that again.
All right. So let's say, for example, the question here: what steps can people take with joint credit cards and other joint loans prior to filing for divorce?
Paid off.
Paid off. Now, let's say they're in the process of paying it off, and then boom, wife filed for the divorce. It's like, no, I'm still working on this, like because it's a large amount.
Well, here's something that's interesting.
Uh-oh.
I had a case like this where the husband was like, I don't think I should have to pay her alimony. Imagine that all the circumstances and check boxes are there that she would be entitled to alimony. Financials, all the good reasons, right? So accept that premise in this conversation. Well, he said in open court that he'd be willing to take on all of the marital debt because he's been working and has paid most of it off, that he'd be willing to take the rest of the marital debt to not have to have alimony. Now, what's stupid is you say that in mediation, because you could make that argument in mediation and see if they would agree, because mediation is confidential and that offer in mediation stays confidential. However, when you went to court and you said you'd be willing to do that, the judge went, you said you'd be willing to do that, but if you didn't have alimony. However, I find that you have an alimony obligation. So I'm going to give you the debt that you're willing to take and an alimony obligation. Excellent. Sounds like everyone's comfortable with this.
Funny world.
You played yourself, right? He said it. I don't think his attorney was expecting him to elicit it. His attorney was a great attorney. He just kind of spit it out that I'll take it if I don't have to have alimony. The judge was like, well, I'm not ordering no alimony, but I'll give you all the debt, especially because you make more money.
Yeah.
So this makes sense to me. I was like, yeah. And she got the boat. You know why she ended up getting the boat in that case? Obviously, it wasn't her boat. It was a husband's boat, typically. Yeah. It was because he went to court and he went, I don't know how much it's worth.
Oh.
And she went and she knew how much it was worth. She did the research to figure it out. She got the boat.
Let's get us a freaking boat.